Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Advance. Want to welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a hell of a show for y'all. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. So, as you guys know, we did we put up a poll just yesterday on our channel where I asked the audience, I said, do you think it's time for LeBron James? Is it time for LeBron to leave the Lakers? And out of the 8,000 people that have voted, 85% of them said yes, it's time. The 15% of them said no. Okay. I said after the Lakers lost this series to the Minnesota Timberwolves, in the live that I did, immediately after that I said, son, it's time for you to leave the Lakers, man. I supported the Lakers for over 15 years as a Kobe fan. I have not been able to support the Lakers ever since LeBron stepped foot into that arena. I just can't do it. I can't do it with the antics, the chaos, the drama, I just can't do it. And I, like many Laker fans who are in recess, and there are a lot of them, are just like, yo, bro, it's been, 8 years, 8 seasons? Just move on to another franchise, man. All right? It wouldn't be the first time you've done it. You've done it 3 times. You can do it one more time. Just go to another franchise. Just go to another franchise, right? We've been pleading. And based off of some of the comments that I'm hearing, I think LeBron's going to come back next season. And I think there's a high likelihood that he's going to come back to the Lakers again. And we got to endure this for another year, unfortunately. But there are some people out there that have taken it a step further. Some people are not saying LeBron should leave the Lakers. Some people are saying it's time for LeBron James to leave the NBA. And one of those people was Rob Parker. Rob Parker, I came across a clip of him yesterday on Fox Sports Radio where he went on this epic rant where he essentially said LeBron James should retire from the NBA. He said that the longer LeBron stays and the more he loses is actually diminishing his legacy than uplifting it. For those of y'all who didn't hear this classic rant from Rob Parker, I want to play for you now, and then we're going to come back and react to his comments. Take a listen to what Rob had to say here.
And my biggest point of all in saying all of this is very simple. In LeBron James's last 3 appearances in the playoffs, the last 3 with the Lakers, he is now 2-12. 2-12. 2-12 with Anthony Davis? And 2-12 with Luka? Really? So he's had AD and Luka on his squad, and he's 2-12 in the NBA playoffs. And he looked all of 40 last night. I got one message to LeBron James. A, you deserve all of this. Because you keep messing around with the teammates, the roster. At least you won a championship with AD. Messing around with the roster, messing around with the coaches. Told Darvin Ham, who took you to the Western Conference Finals and won an in-season tournament, you'll hang a banner. He was no good. You get your podcast partner, J.J. Redick, with no experience. And guess what? He got out-coached and looked terrible. And you can point to J.J. Redick. But the bottom line remains, LeBron James should retire. Pull the plug. 40 years is enough. You're 40 years old. How long do you want to play? You want to keep losing? You want to not get to the point where you're not even making the playoffs? Is that the end game? LeBron, stop it already. What are you trying to do? Because if you think the longer you play, you're actually going to get closer to Michael Jordan, I'm here to tell you, the longer you play and the more you lose, the worse off it gets. Most people don't think that you're the GOAT anyway. But after these last 3 years, how can anybody in their right mind think LeBron James is the GOAT when he's 2-12 and been knocked out of the playoffs in his last 3 first rounds? Really? Is that where we are? Come on, man. Stop it. Pull the plug. Even Tom Brady eventually had to just pull the plug. Pull the plug on it. It's ugly going to fugly. Enough. Oh, wait till next year. You think he's going to get better defensively or have more energy in the fourth quarters as he gets older? It doesn't even make sense to me. You don't get better when you get older. You get slower, tired, and more tired. Go rewatch the tape and watch the game from last night. It was bad. The time has come. And if LeBron can't do it, I hope he has some friends or minions or maybe even his family to say, hey, it's time to come on home. You've done enough. What more do you want? Alex, am I crazy or not?
No, Rob. Do you want to know why? It's funny because if you look at like the historic history of the Lakers, what's the one thing that they're subserviently always abiding by? Stars, right? They let Kobe play as long as he wanted, have his whole final farewell season, and of course he's done a lot for him. But when do you cut your losses, correct? And so the thing with LeBron that actually makes me laugh, you've said everything correct. What has he really done for the Lakers? Like truly. He won a Disney championship when nobody was able to play in front of fans. Congratulations. You played in a fake arena with fake fans with nobody around. Good job. Like, what have you done, like, when it actually counts? Where have you been to show anything? And this is the funniest thing is he's complained since day one when you say about coaches. It's funny. Like, look it up. Dude, I literally looked this up. Oh, Walton's the problem. Let's get rid of him. So then Vogel comes in. They win a championship. Mickey Mouse won. Let's keep him around for 2 years. Oh, they start sucking again. We got to get rid of him, too. Here's Darvin Ham. Oh, again, we suck and we keep losing. So now it's got to be J.J. Redick, right? I just don't think it's kind of like conceptually understandable by sports fans that we're just allowing the image of LeBron James to dominate whatever he wants now. And it's funny because it's like we're looking up to an old man who's past his prime. And we're still sitting here saying he's the best in the world. Yet you just said Ant literally did nothing and they won. Like, isn't that insane?
And they won in L.A.
And then he walks
in
around.
a closeout game.
Yes. And then he walks around L.A. saying, I sent y'all home.
Did you see that video?
It's
right,
insane.
on social media.
And
he
nobody's
was walking
telling...
the streets of L.A.
and Rob
saying, I sent y'all home. And everybody was saying, oh, the Lakers in 5. Not even like a close series. The Lakers in 5 mean a whitewash, that they were going to bum rush them, that they were going to roll over them. And the idea that that's where they are.
So you heard what Rob Parker had to say. Now, I agree with a lot of the stuff that Rob says, but there's one thing I don't understand about what Rob Parker says. Rob Parker has been very critical of LeBron James, like extremely critical of him over the last year or two, but then still has him in his top 2. I don't understand that. I don't understand that part of it. Like, I don't get that part, but I digress. Rob is saying that the longer LeBron plays, the more hurts his legacy. Essentially what he's saying is this. LeBron is played 22 years? Okay. Let's say LeBron plays another year. Well, at 20 years, LeBron had won 4 championships. In 22 years, he's still sitting on 4 championships. Let's say LeBron plays for another 2 years. That means LeBron would have won 4 championships in 24 years. That is a crazy stat. That is actually crazy. And what Rob is saying is this, and there's a point that Stephen A. Smith brought up yesterday on First Take with Jay Williams and Kendrick Perkins. He's saying, if it's clear you're not winning championships and the Lakers are not going to win a championship next year, forget about it. What is the point of you still playing? What's the point if we're talking about a player of your caliber? What is the point? You're not going to win the MVP. You're not going to win Defensive Player of the Year. You're not going to lead the league in scoring with Luke and all of these other guys in the NBA. You're not going to win a championship. So what's the purpose of still playing? And he's saying the more you go out there and continue to lose and lose and lose and lose and lose, it makes you look bad in comparison to the other greats. And in specific, Michael Jordan. Folks, let me contextualize something for you. Michael Jordan played with the Bulls effectively for 12 years, although he was there with 13 years. In the 12 seasons that Jordan played in, half of those seasons, he was winning championships. The other first half, the other 6, or the other 5, he didn't even have an all-star teammate. Or the other 6. Are you aware of that? It was Jordan's 6th year in the NBA that he was finally able to have one All-Star as his teammate. That's when Scottie Pippen developed into an All-Star. I believe that was in 92, 93. And what happened? The moment he got one All-Star caliber player, he won 3 championships in a row. Right? So Jordan was just there winning. In the case of LeBron, I don't know how many years he spent as a Cavalier. He won 1 championship. I don't know how many years he spent with the Heat. He won 2 championships. I don't know how many years he's been with the Lakers. 8 years? He's won 1 championship. This is not looking good. And what Rob is saying is that all of these other counting stats that Clutch Sports and his supporters try to prop up, people don't care about. The 40, the 50,000, nobody cares. This is the point. Like, nobody cares. At a certain point, it's like, okay, bro, we've seen it all. It's like, okay, bro, you can go home now. Like, we know you're good. We know you played long. So you can go home now. Let somebody else have a shot. That's where people are. And Rob is like, the Lakers are going to continue to lose. This thing of, oh, they're going to retool and they're going to come. Bro, y'all are living in a total delusion. They're not winning nothing next year. Nothing. They're not going to win. If there were 5 teams to win a championship that we would pick, Lakers wouldn't be one of them. Like, they're not winning nothing next year. And then if you have another year when you don't win, to use LeBron's word, it's a disappointment. It's a disappointment. And if LeBron is synonymous for playing for championships, then you're not winning any. What's the purpose of all of this? That's what Rob is saying. And then Rob is probably also saying that people, you can what is it? Outwear your stay, or forgot the terminology. Like, you can just get to the point where people are like, okay, we're tired. Okay, man, thanks, man. You can get to that point. Now, I didn't say LeBron should retire. I didn't say that. I've talked about, I think he will retire at certain points. I didn't say he should retire. Rob is saying that. I'm just saying, please go to another franchise. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. We catch you on the next show. Peace.